Hey guys, welcome back to the Daingeon. On today's episode, we're going to go over a brand new controller for the PlayStation 5. This is the SCUF Gaming Reflex controller. Check it out. Hey guys, thanks again for joining me here on the Daingeon. If you have any questions, make sure you ask me in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Once again, today's episode is going to be about a gaming controller for the PlayStation 5. This is called the SCUF Reflex. I'll put the link in the description below, and you guys can check out and possibly order one for yourselves. Let's unbox this baby and see exactly what I'm talking about. In my case, I ordered the SCUF Gaming Reflex model. Here it is, fits perfectly within the box that they shipped it. As you can see, it looks like your standard PlayStation 5 controller. And it says down below what it's meant for, PlayStation 5. This is the Reflex model. Give you an idea of the packaging. It's got some of the criteria on the bottom here. Has a cool packaging design that has kind of a inlaid feeling to the side with a hexagon pattern. And then on the back, if you can see in the image here, it tells you what it's all about, with the 4 rear paddles on the back, and it lists out every little feature with the numbers here. So let's get this thing unboxed. Definitely a very nice packaging design, very easy to open up, nice bright colors, and some good protection. I ordered the red model. As you can see here, comes with a little protective foam. Now let's also check out what else comes in the box here. So in the SCUF box, you're also going to get some safety information, your manual. This should have all the details on how to go through selecting all the different changes for the controller so you can adjust it exactly how you want it. And then it has an accessory box here, accessories inside, and it looks like that is a couple of new joysticks. Instead of concave, these are convex, so you can switch them out to whatever you like. And a USB-C charging cable. That'll be real nice to have. It's nice, heavy duty, braided, has the same hexagon pattern, as well as like an orange SCUF Gaming color there for you. So very nice addition. And this thing is nice and light. It is the exact same design as the PlayStation 5 controller. Obviously, in this case, it's red. You can see here all the different back buttons available for it. And you can customize these buttons to use as different triggers for all the games you play. So if you need your triangle button to be closer to react to something, or one of your trigger buttons to be closer, you can activate that on the back here. Now, part of the Reflex model is it gets rid of like the rumble or the vibration technology. So it's quite a bit lighter. Not a big deal to me. I'm only going to use this controller for first-person shooters and maybe some other fast-paced games where I probably deactivate rumble anyway. It also has some mouse click triggers. I'm sure you can probably hear that in my microphone. But instead of pulling down an entire trigger, you know, half an inch or so, it's an instant click. And that allows you to get a much faster response when using a gun or something like that in any of the games. The buttons feel about the same here for the square, X, circle, triangle, and then obviously your home button and stuff still lights up the controller, and you have a touchpad up top. The clicks and the responsiveness of the toggles, the joysticks, is nice and firm. It has a good grip on it. Seems real nice. It also has your microphone activation and deactivation button. I really like the color. It has USB-C charging port, as you can see on the top, and on the bottom it still has your microphone jack and your charging ports. So figured I'd show you guys this new little addition, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like compared to a PS5 controller. By design, this is what comes with the PlayStation 5 in the box. Like I said, it's a couple ounces heavier. It feels great to me, so I wanted to make sure that I could get one with a compatible back button, and that's why I bought the SCUF. Some of the buttons are a little bit different. If you can tell here, the SCUF gaming controller has a circular home button or PlayStation button, and then the buttons up top here are not labeled with the triangle, square, circle, X like they are traditionally on this one. And this has all the vibration features. You can see here the distances in the trigger pull. I'll try and focus. That's a click, and that's a full trigger pull. And that matters when you are gaming and you want to do fast-paced competitive gaming. I think it really does. So this should really be a slight edge above the standard PlayStation controller, especially with the addition to some other quick buttons on the back. So this is what I currently use. This is a PlayStation 4 controller, and the reason I love this controller so much is it has a back button attachment. As you can see here, that back button attachment has two triggers in the back that you can assign different buttons to. It's very similar to the PlayStation 5 controller, not as big, so it's a little bit smaller in your hands, but this is going to be a nice happy medium in between. This still has a full trigger pull, unlike the SCUF, but it has the back buttons, and that's why I use it for my first-person shooters mainly. But like I said, this is the PlayStation 4 controller. This has the back button attachment. I'll include a link to that back button attachment so you guys can buy one if you have one and don't want to spend the money on a SCUF, or if you're waiting on your SCUF and you need something in the meantime, this is a really good option and alternative. Finally, compare it to the Xbox Series X, or at least the Xbox Elite controller. This is the Series 2 Elite. This is the SCUF, similar in size. Both have rubberized grips on them, so they feel real nice in your hand. Both are pretty light. You know, the button layouts by design are different between Xbox and PlayStation, but everybody kind of knows that. But here's what I love about the Series X controller here, or the Elite Series 2, is you can add some back buttons back here. In fact, you can add 4. Well, right now I just have it so that there's 2, one on the left and one on the right, but you can adjust them and add 4, or put 2 on the left or 1 on the right. They come off easily, so it's very, very customizable, which is what I really like about it when playing games like Halo. And it also has an adaptive, or not an adaptive trigger, but a mouse click trigger option too. And in fact, this is built in, so if you start it with the full recoil, it shoots and pulls the trigger all the way down. If you select this trigger here, the switch, there's 2 settings, and you can pull it all the way down to just a quick mouse toggle, just like the SCUF. It's rather affordable. This one set me back $150. It was on sale from $179, so it's definitely something to check out if you're an Xbox player. The SCUF set me back about $250. Very expensive, but they don't have any other option other than the PlayStation 4 controller, and with most games moving towards PlayStation 5 specific games, you have to use a PlayStation 5 controller, so I felt like making this investment was going to be a good one. Without any more rambling, let's get on to the gaming portion. So one other thing, if you guys are wondering if the SCUF gaming controller also works with the PlayStation 5 controller charging dock? Yes, it does. It sits right on here, just like the other one. Clicks right in. And there you have it. Charges itself up using your original accessories. Behind me I have my projector screen, which is powered by the TK700 as my projector. It's a 4K 60 projector. So I'm going to play a few games and try and show you to the best of my ability how the Reflex controller works and what some of the cool features are. What this controller allows me to do is remap some buttons to the back paddles. And as I was stating before, it's very simple to set up, and I'm going to show you how you do that real quick here. It has multiple modes. As you press the activation button, you'll see that you can select those different modes on the back here: blue, red, and green. So you can do a quick change from, let's say, a first-person shooter on blue, a fighting game on red, and a driving game on green, right? And that remaps all the buttons so you have quick access to all your different settings. If you want the paddles to be a certain button, such as R3, you hold down the button at the top until it blinks. You see it blinking, and then as you hold, and in this case I'm going to hold down circle and press that, you'll see that it turned white, and I'll hold down circle again and hit the other one. And then you just select this again, and now, but the screen, the character is crouching by me pressing circle. Crouch, you can kind of tell in the background. And now I'm pressing the back button. Crouch. The other cool thing about this SCUF gaming controller is that it has mouse click triggers on the top. You can probably hear it here. When I shoot the weapon, boom, instant response time. Pretty cool, right?
Time to gear up. Notice that a supply box makes a distinct sound when you get close. Open the supply box. Arm yourself. Grab a weapon. Follow me. Now that you've got a new weapon, let's put it to nice shooting. Gunfire will alert you to an enemy's presence. Open your tag map for a clearer view. There's an enemy nearby. Let's move. Get close to revive me. Okay, that one hurts a little. Did you get hit? In Warzone, every operator is equipped with an armored vest. We're splitting up. I'm heading up to that sniper point. You go on ahead. You can ping anything for your team. Pick a spot and mark your location. Try out the ping system now.
So anyway, thanks for checking out the quick promo video with me here on the SCUF gaming controller. I hope you guys like it. If you have questions, shoot me a question in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me here on the Daingeon, you guys. I really appreciate everybody that partakes in the channel, and I hope to put up more content soon.